manifest love in this world. Hey, what's up? It's Brian here, and this video is the first part to a 5-part series on love that I'm doing and manifesting that in the world. So if you appreciate the message, click the like button, share, subscribe, all that stuff. That's always appreciated. And first, I just want to frame what I'm seeing in the world right now. I'm seeing a lot of hate. So just one example is in politics. Each side really just emphasizes what they hate about the other side, right? Even in the debates that I saw, Donald Trump was asked to condemn right-wing hate groups or white supremacy. Joe Biden was asked to condemn far-left groups or Antifa. So there's all this focus on hate. But my question is, what do you stand for? What love are you trying to promote? You know, and even just in conversations, people do the same thing. They talk about what they hate in life, what they hate about the other side. But they don't really go deep into defining love and what they stand for. You know, I think so we need to get back to that, I believe. And some people push back on this because they're like, look, we can't get to love and all that stuff. If there's all this hate in the world, like, we have to condemn that and focus on that. And I oppose that because I think it's necessary to do both simultaneously. Call out hate while promoting love. And I'm not really seeing that. And a lot of times focusing on love, that's actually the necessary weapon to overcome hate. You know, and don't look for someone else to do it. Do it yourself. Stand up. Don't wait for someone else to be loving. Be the example yourself of love, and then people can kind of see that example and hopefully develop a more positive and loving light from there. And this is tied into positive psychology too, what I mentioned in a Raising an Ace video that I did. Here's a clip that I'm talking about. Focus on what you want, not in preventing what you don't want. So that's what it's all about. And keep this in mind when you're trying to manifest love in the world. Don't be a hypocrite. So I'm seeing a lot of this right now in the world. So for example, people might be calling out negativity and hate while they're actually negative and manifesting hate themselves. Or people might be criticizing another person for destroying the world, but they're not even maximizing their own positive impact on the world. You know, someone has no leg to stand on if they're, for example, trying to say that they're promoting self-love in a particular group, while actually their messages are hurting the self-love of that group and causing victimhood and trauma, as I pointed out in my last video. So like all that stuff, that's just being a hypocrite. So there's a way to call out hate and negativity in the world and call out people with bad intentions while empowering other people. And it does not involve being a hypocrite, not soul searching yourself, or quote unquote promoting negativity to empower people. That's not what that's about. You can condemn hate in a productive way, and it's not like that. Don't be a hypocrite. And to wrap up this introduction video, I just want to point out that, of course, love is cliche, and people define it in different ways. So for me, in this series, I'm breaking love into 3 different things. Loving the world, loving other people, and loving yourself. And there's a common theme throughout, that love should be unconditional. So for example, when you love the world, a lot of times people won't even notice, and it's not conditional on what the world does to you. So even if we're going through a lot of adversity, you still owe the world. This ties in with the quote, life does not owe you, you owe life for being here. And loving other people, right? You have to have that love for humanity no matter what. It doesn't matter what happens to you or what another person does to you. You have to understand that people are imperfect. That's just how it is. And you still gotta show love to people through that. And loving yourself, you're imperfect. So you might make a mistake, you might screw up. You can acknowledge that, grow from that, but don't diminish your self-love. You matter and you have value no matter what. So you really gotta keep that to heart. So I really hope that I inspire you through this 5-part series on love and maybe give you a perspective that you haven't heard before. You know, I really want us as a species, as a human species, to manifest love in the world as much as we possibly can. Share the video, share the love.